Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Russia. And oh, I've completely screwed that intro up. Alright, I'll try again. Good
Boy.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Russian Grand Prix. As always, we are here in the Formula 3 division, and as always, I am here. I am the Kimster 7, and of course, joined by my commentary partner, Jedi David.
You couldn't go 2 minutes without stuffing something up, could you?
Nope.
Anyway, we have 11 drivers this week.
Better than last week. We had
So-
about 9, I think.
Yep.
8 or 9.
There's 9.
So, but more drivers, but we're gonna have to have short quality, unfortunately. We've got a few drivers
And we
coming on
have
track.
actually Leon Minor and...
Oh.
I got Toro Rosso.
I don't know who the other one is.
No, it's Dread, actually.
Red and
Both the
Red and
houses.
Leon, two horses. The horses. So we got looks like Red's coming out on the hards and Leon's coming out on the mediums. There are different type of strategies going on at the moment, but starting on the hards is a very ridiculous gamble because it's not a very good race tyre in my opinion. It's very
I'll tell you what is
slow.
ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
The track limits on this circuit.
Yeah, indeed. It's pretty bad around there. Corner cut and run wide and invalidate it. Any kind of the track in this place, to be honest. So we've got quite a few drivers coming on track. We've got 6 out on track at the moment. Red, Luggy,
7.
Spursy, Smile, Daniel, Easton and Leon all out on track at the moment. And I've seen Spursy go over the curb at turn 1 and 2. Missing it to come out of pit lane. So it's a bit unfortunate to see. The warm-up grip is completely not there apparently.
Well, we need to be wary about cutting corners because one of our drivers tonight is not here due to a string of incidents involving corner cutting back in Italy.
Who's that?
Well, onto the podium.
Oh, I was Singapore, mate.
Yeah, but he started in Italy. He cut the corners, got himself a qualifying ban, and despite that, he still did the qualifying in Singapore, earning himself a race ban
yeah.
tonight.
I mean, to be honest, I'm pretty sure Podium's watching tonight, so good evening, Podium, because I'm pretty sure I've just seen you in the chat.
Hello.
Sucks to be
Meanwhile-
you, I guess, at the moment.
Yeah.
Dread, I think he's on his
Dread
lap, but
is
he's
on
having a
his
bit
lap,
of struggling, looks like. I think his teammate Leon.
This is
on the
why
lap
no
behind him.
one uses the hards.
Yeah.
Well, bar him and the
Pretty,
Renaults,
ridiculous.
obviously. That is possibly validation there.
Yeah, I think he slowed down. Got AMS Easton. It looks like he's just run a bit wide, so I think he's invalidated it. It's down to 0 on his ERS deployment, so he must have run out maybe. But we've got Luigi, the Red Bull. All a bit wide there. Could be invalidation, but so he's still going. And coming towards the second ERS straight now. Bit of a curvy straight this is. It feels like it's straight, so I'll just call it the bend. The long bend.
They're
Looking
not
now
so
for this
straight,
tight
straight.
right. Yes. Through the final technical final sector through the sort of left right chicane bit. Bit tricky. Oh, runs a bit wide. That could have been validation.
Leon's had a bad lap.
Oh,
Easton
Easton
hasn't.
says- oh. whole time wins and beaten by Luggy 33-9, so that's pretty responsible. Beats Leon by quite a fair bit. And it's beaten by Daniel, who goes quicker than Easton on the hard tyres, but not by much. 3/10.
Easton must
And
have
Smile
mucked up
goes.
somewhere.
Oh, Smile goes up to P2 on mediums of 36.4. Still only 3 seconds slower, or 2 and a bit seconds slower than Luigi. Luigi must have had a storm there overlap then.
Spursy invalid lap.
Dano. Well, Dano second on the hards, 34.4.
Not bad.
Indeed. I think Spursy invalidated it. I think Josh was, and then that he's on that lap actually. Leon might be going for it. I'm not 100% sure.
He's on ERS5, so I presume so.
Yeah, I think he is. Oh, looks the left front up. Gonna run out of deployment. About now. Come on. Goes third, 35.2. Right in front of his teammate. 7 attempts, I mean about 8 attempts out of his teammate, so it's not right ahead. But, you know what I mean. Spursy, I think, is on the lap. And the sister Ferrari. All bit deep coming through that kind of pain in the ass corner. Oh, he's kind of screwed up the chicane a bit there. Big whoopsie. We're coming through the final 2 corners. What's it going to be? Oh, P3. 34.5 on the mediums. Goes the quickest out of medium runners at the moment.
Josh should be the next. He's just coming through the last sector now.
Aye, Joshua. So we got Joshua in the McLaren. On the soft tyres, so we'll see what he can do up. I mean, he's already run out of deployment, so he's run out pretty early. But he's going to keep it going. Through the final corner. Oh, he's backed off a bit there.
Aww.
Backed off and still on third. What?
That could very easily. I think that could have been a pole lap.
That
would have been.
He slowed down,
Yeah.
but still went third. Bloody hell, that's. Wow. Okay.
What are you?
Right.
He must have thought he'd validated somewhere.
Maybe.
Mate, you've just backed off from a provisional pole position. You doing?
I mean, if he can do that lap again and not like kind of leave it. At the end
Unless
of the
he's not
line,
wanting to
he
start
might
on
go to-
softs.
Yeah, true. I mean, the softs they're alright race side to start on, but they're not the best. As Luggy improves by nearly a second. Come on, Luggy, stop. Just bloody showing off now. Come on. So that's Luggy ahead by about 1.4 seconds now. 1.5 if you count the next soft runner, which is Joshua in McLaren.
Smile on the last corner.
Moves up in position.
Yep.
As the Mercedes coming out, which I believe would be Brett. He's the only Mercedes here, and it is the Bratster, or It's Custard, or Jism. The legends will know that reference.
I
You know,
don't.
Mackie coming around the final corner to start his flying lap. He's on the mediums, he's probably going to maybe start the race on his tyre, but maybe switch to softs later in the session because this is short qualifying, so no one's going to get knocked out of qualifying unless they bin it. Pretty nice series
We've
1,
already
1
had
and 2
you
there.
commentating, cursing people. Let's not have it again.
Yeah, I hope not. Coming through the first sector now. 33.5 I believe it was, I can't remember. Don't know if that's good or not. Don't really like Russia, so I don't really know what the sector times are best around here. All a bit wide, back end sliding a tiny bit. Now coming towards the corner for the second zero straight, runs a bit wide, that could have been validation. You couldn't easily be in validation around here, it's a very pain in the arse track for corner cutting. Second gear, going to switch up to third, there you go. That's what you do. Go second, then go to third. First gear's weird. A smile exploited different limits of the track.
Oh, he was out of fuel when he finished his last lap.
Oh, okay.
He's just nerved himself back to the pits.
On the final corner now, what's it going to be? P5.
Fifth.
It's ahead of Leon, but behind Spursy. So it's a reasonable time. Not bad. So it's his teammate Joshua, who's gonna have to try and find more time. If he wants to start on this medium, he's gonna have to beat a 34.5 on the softs. He did set earlier in the session. Spurs, he's out on track and he looks like he's got the Renault of Daniel behind him, mediums. So you've got Spursy on the softs and Daniel on the mediums. Excuse me.
Well, Brett's on a flying lap if you want to have a look at him.
Yeah, I just gone onto him. So we've got Brett in the Mercedes on his lap. Didn't see how his first sectors were going. Haven't seen the rest of the lap, but he's playing with the gears quite a lot. He goes to one gear and then shifts it back up because I think he realises he's in the wrong gear. No, Gibby, not again.
Between 5 and 4 in ERS quite often. What happened there?
Remember last week? The little songs that CG Gibby made in the chat?
Oh god. They were funny when they started, but we kind of ruined them by overplaying them.
He's put in chat, podium, he's our man, he won't win because of a race ban.
I mean, he's not wrong, but
fair enough.
That is
fair
pretty much exactly what we had. As Brett goes P7.
He does. A bad performance. Up the 11. Wait, Easton's last at the moment. Easton's struggling. He's going to heel off into the pit lane.
He's pitting.
Maybe Easton does like his track, which is good to be podium.
I mean, the feeling's mutual. You can join that club.
Oh, big up, the corner's massive. Every week it is from the same guy. Oh, Leon gets within 4 tenths of the pole sitter, which is Luggy. Actually, just suppose he's got within the 10th, and I haven't even noticed. Bloody hell. Good evening. Yeah. I mean, we've got Dano coming out on track in the Renault. People are probably on their own laps now. They've done their laps. They're going to come in the pits and put on a new set of boots. You're dead. Jedi.
I'm here.
Okie doke. Brett's currently in the pits, as is Mackie. Joshua's, I think.
Josh has improved in time by a 10th, but he's not improved his position.
Oh. You know, Dano 132, which is ahead of him on track in 4th, is currently come out on a set of mediums, so he's got to find more time if he wants to start on this side, because I believe that he put that. Oh, he's done that time on the hards. That's Dano. Great performance on the hards from Dano at the moment. 34.4 on the hards. That's his best lap was on the hards, so that's pretty good. Leon's in the pits, Spursy's out, as is Luggy. Spursy's going to come in the pits, he's going to have actually pretty quick, because it's 3 minutes 25, I believe, when he's in the pits now. That he's going to have left to get out of track and maybe get around and get back in the pits. I don't know. So you got bottom three of Smile, Daniel, and Easton all on out.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
That's not the track. That's very getting out of the way from Josh.
Yeah, I've just cut to that. I don't know what you did there.
My assumption is he was just getting out of the way,
Yeah, maybe.
but did so rather excessively, as he was basically aiming for a runoff area. And that's a corner cut there, Sunshine.
Who was that?
Should I record that? Gosh.
Yeah, I mean, any corner cuts, go ahead. Just a bit of a naughty engine, corner cut man. Meanwhile, I think Dano, this is currently fourth place man, is on his lap on the mediums. I'm going to ride aboard of him and see what he can do. The second sector now, coming towards the second DRS straight. Comes up the DRS, puts it in. Overtake, yellow sector 1, don't know what happened there. Puts it down into high, nice choice there.
Leon.
I was having a pretty solid lap so far, from what I'm seeing. So it could be good enough for pole position. Probably not, but we'll see what he can do. Around the final corner he comes. He has within 2/10 of the softest runners. Oh, that's a great time from Dano. That's just proof that the mediums are nearly as good as the softs on this track. Aki's on the
P45's just gone 5th.
Oh yeah, on the soft tyres. So, well, our current pole man is probably on the in lap, or going to be going for another lap soon. I think he's on those ERS. By the way, I apologise on the stream. I probably should have done this when the start of the stream. Because it's currently firework night, and there's a few fireworks going off outside my house, so if you hear gunshots outside, it's fireworks, trust me. So yeah, some loud bangs going on, so apologies for that if you do end up hearing that. Luigi just started his lap, Leon's here on the final corner to start his. Smile was just gone up to 6th, I believe, I don't 100% sure. Ooh. Oh, Easton goes 2nd on the mediums. Look at that gap. There's not much in between the 2nd and 3rd, man.
Wow.
Oh wow, the Ferraris are getting in each other's way.
Luggy, don't cut
Spurs
the
are getting a bit of a
corner.
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah. He's only going like 70 miles an hour, but still. I'm pretty
I'm
sure
gonna watch
Podium
Mackie.
learned the hard way. You can't really be doing that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Josh was qualifying his finish, as was Daniel, so they're in the pits. Spurs is on a lap. Easton's finished. I think Luggy's also finished. Dano, he's finished. Leon is still going. Smile is probably finished. Josh was finished. Brett's still going, I believe. So there's a few drivers that we can keep an eye on to see if they can improve their times. But if Spursy can maybe knock the current pole man off the top off pole, then you're not going to be happy. Oh, bang. It's a nice looking helmet, not going to lie. Meanwhile, Spursy's round, he's going to come around the final sector. It looks like a pretty neat lap. Ooh, he's a bit wide, that could be invalidation, but we'll have to wait and see what it turns out. Round the corner, misses the apex. Is they going to lose him any time round the final corner? What's it going to be? Oh, it's pole. By a lot. 3/10. Look, he's literally just pitted, so look, he's seen his pole taken away from him.
Guys, you're... Oh, they're both AIs, never mind. Like I say, Josh and
Well,
Dano
Brett's
are
still
getting
going.
very friendly through Sector 1, but they're AI, so never
Josh and
mind.
Dano. Oh yeah. Yeah, Brett's 1.2 seconds up. So what's this going to be for Brett? It puts him 7th, which promotes Dread down to 11th and Joshua to 10th, and everyone down 1 that was 7th up, 7th down even. So good luck from Brett to put him higher up there. And well, Spursy takes pole for the Russian Grand Prix with Dougie in 2nd and Easton taking home 3rd. And I believe that Dano in 4th in the Renault, but we'll have a look at the results. So, Spursy on pole in the Ferrari, followed by Luggy and Easton. Dano, Leon,
200
and
separating them. With the two Scots.
I know that's pretty ridiculous. That. Meanwhile, Dano is in 4th, Leon in 5th in the Haas. Daniel P45 in the Renault in 6th. 7th is Brett in the Mercedes. Mackie in 8th in the McLaren. SMLE or Smile in 9th in the Alfa Romeo. Joshua in 10th in the McLaren, and AMS Dread, who will be starting last for tonight's race, in 11th in the other Haas. If it's gonna be clean, because it wasn't last night. Looks like we've got probably a clear race. But if any engineers out there know the weather for this race, then go ahead and pop it in chat, and we will know. Josh, you can't say that. Oh my god.
Is that Josh in the chat again?
Huh?
Is that Josh as in McLaren?
No, it's Josh Hill.
Oh, Spursy! What are you doing?
Race ban. You get pole and you go and do that. What a divvy.
You imbecile. I don't need to record that because obviously the stream's watching this.
Yeah, that's.
I hope you have the... You've got the names at the side, right?
Uh-huh.
Double check it,
Getting
that's
away
good.
with that.
Oops, Daisy.
Meanwhile, Josh Hill has just said this in chat. He said AMS dreadful.
Oof. Oof.
I mean, I think if
Anyways.
Jed watches this back, he's not going to be happy, Bunny.
Anyway, let's go through the grid order for tonight's race. On pole position, who's just picked himself up a race ban for next week, Spursy 61 in the number 61 Ferrari. Second place, the number 90 Red Bull of Luggy 2402. AMS Easton in the second Ferrari in third place, number 12. In fourth place, the Renault of Dano, getting very frisky there, number 22. Fifth place is the number 2 Haas of Leon Minor. Sixth place, the other Renault of Daniel P45, number 32. In seventh place, who's still on the grid, is Brett. I'm not sure his number, I'm just gonna go say 75. Mackie, number 46 McLaren, in 8th, still on the grid. Ninth is SMLE, cutting a corner, in number 69 Alfa Romeo. God, son. And in 10th place is Joshua in the number 31 McLaren. And rounding off the grid, we have AMS Dread in the Haas, numbered 92. Don't quote me on that, I couldn't actually see that properly. 92. Very nice.
92.
Don't know why I said the numbers there. It's just I'm curious to know what numbers each driver uses.
I know. I can't even use my favourite number in the game, so I'm a bit peed off.
Well, I have a reason why I can't use mine. Said number was retired, unfortunately, for the demise of one Jules Bianchi.
Oh, right, okay. Mine's number 71 because, and if you know who's taken that number, then, well, you know why I hate the same person.
No, I don't.
The number 71.
Anyway,
is
that's
for
not important
the
right now.
infamous Devon Butler. Indeed.
Ah,
Right,
right.
3,
Okay,
4,
fair enough.
5 red lights, and it's going to be lights out for the Russian Grand Prix. And so away we go. And looks like Easton's got a dreadful start. It's chopped down to nearly last already. And Smelly looks like he's got a good getaway. Dano jumping up a place. Everyone jumping up a place at the moment. Spurs is going to hold the lead into turn 1, I think. I'm just going to be any
Oh,
dive
what the
bombs.
hell?
I don't think there is. Oh,
What are you doing?
Wide up to turn 1.
I'm not. What?
There are big cars everywhere. Oh my god.
Okay.
Brett spun. Oh, Brett spun. He's hit. Oh my god.
I couldn't get that. Please tell me you have that on stream.
Nope.
I couldn't get that recorded. I wasn't watching.
Oh,
Yeah, that's good.
I've just seen it. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I'm sorry, just coming down the second straight, it looked to me like Dredd just cut across Easton and I think Mackie. Possibly Josh. It was one of the McLarens.
I didn't see it, but if you
I've
saw
got,
the stream, then
I've
you know
got
what
that
happened
one
to Brett.
recorded.
I mean, he's been hit by Easton. He's been spun about 20 times. Jesus Christ!
Oh, hello.
So Brett already out of the session.
Jesus, Leon.
Oh, Leon's gone. He's up there, I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah,
that's,
Leon's sideways and very
Oh.
nearly, whilst trying to recover, took out Josh.
the Renaults are
As
fighting.
we have some overtaking going on. Yep.
The two Bananas are currently battling on track for 3rd position, so currently spot on the podium. They're fighting for. And Smile, go on, son! Up in 5th. Go on. I'm sorry, I'm not biased. Shush. But we're not biased. Okay, I'm sorry, but all the commentators so far for this week have all been Alfa Romeo. It's been me last night, Phoenix, who's an F2, my teammate in F2. You've got me again, which is another Alpha, and you're an F4 Alpha. So, oh,
He's
Smile's
going for it. He's going for
inside.
it.
Oh god, that
That's,
was dangerous.
that's a London half, son.
Did you break your front wing? No, okay, good. Meanwhile,
No, he hasn't.
up ahead, Spurs is still leading with Luggy in 2nd, and Daniel P45 dropping back 2.4 behind Luggy, and then you've got Dano a little bit behind him, and Smile, and then followed by Dredd, who's 2.8 behind the Alfa Romeo. So, as pitting,
Dredd
has
also
been-
missing about 50% of his front wing.
I think he was
No
involved
doubt
in
due
like the
to the
incidents at the start.
collisions. Yeah. Oh, I know he was.
You know, Joshua, Joshua and Leon pitted for the hards. Oh, you should have done that. You really should have done. Should have gone set of mediums and gone on softs at the end. Hards are awful. Like, they're
I mean,
really
they're
bad.
trying to minimise their losses, but they're not really going about it in the correct manner, I think.
Oh, as Easton's got a cutback on Mackie. And the fireworks currently going on outside my house, so if you can hear any bangs, etc., then apologies. Meanwhile, Smile, I need to keep a look at this. Smile's on the back of Dano. He's gonna have a great. Oh, he's had a great run coming out the final corner. He's gonna be able to get the Renault into turn 1. He's gonna have the DRS. He's gonna be able to make the pass. Gonna go to the inside. Oh, there's contact on the straight.
Guys.
And that's Smile through off into 4th. Jesus Christ! Oh my god, he's in him.
Not
He was in
for
him.
long.
Oh, Smile. Oh, I'm having the glitch of the engine noise. Oh. Just
So
the
much
funny
for
thing is
bug
it's Smile
fixing,
as well.
Cody's.
I know. There was a patch they had out today.
They
and
just had
it
a...
literally made,
Yeah.
it made one thing better, and that
It was
it.
literally just due to bug fixing and stability improvement. It has done, so far, zilch.
Indeed. Well, up at the front, Spursy's currently
Well done,
leading with
Cody's.
Luggy kind of right behind him now. He's gonna
Smile's
front
going
of
for
him,
it.
Actually. Oh, he is. He's got past.
And he's done it. Fair play to him.
Oh, Spursy's round. Race leader.
Oh no!
Oh, the reverse of the
Ooh.
racing line. Jesus. I don't know what happened to Spurs. He must have spun it. Maybe got too much on the power or the curbs. Oh, that sucks. So you get a race
He's had a
back.
good start to the day, but it's just progressively getting worse for him.
Yeah, he's gonna have a race ban for next week as well, so it's not gonna be pretty. The Spursinator. But that's going to promote Smile up into the podium positions. God.
Meanwhile,
So
Dred's just
Dano
got past
with the
Easton.
DRS. Ooh. Smile, that's double moving. And Dano just lunges one at the inside. And comes back on the track with no penalty, surprisingly. And if that was me, I probably would have given me like a 20-second time penalty.
How did he not get a penalty?
I don't know, he must have got a warning or something.
Stupid game.
I know.
Not that I want them to get penalties, obviously, but yeah. Oh, there you
The
go.
race leader gets a 3-second time penalty. First penalty of the race, I'm pretty sure. But correct me if I'm wrong. I think I am, because I think Dred got one pretty early on.
He did, yes.
Actually, the two AMS boys are fighting, apparently. So that's good to see. Two people in the same racing team going at it on track. It's Easton in the Ferrari versus Dred in the Haas. So two Ferrari-powered cars, two different drivers, two different personalities, two different driving styles. Who can come out on top? I think it's currently the only battle on track. Actually, no, Dano's still in pursuit of Smile, or SMLE, or whatever. I don't know. Up ahead, Luggy's starting to pull a bit of a gap at 3.1. 3.2 even over Daniel 345 in the I was going to say the McLaren. That's definitely not a McLaren. In the Renault, followed by the Alfa Romeo of SMLE. Go on, boy, you got this, mate. On. Please. Meanwhile, Easternator is right off the back of Dreadful. He gets the fastest up of the race.
Yep, that name's not going anytime soon, is it?
Probably not. I mean, you can blame Josh Hill 567 for literally saying in chat, AMS Dreadful. So, yeah. Well, Smash pulled a bit of a gap, actually, over Dano now, so 1.6 ahead. So he's keeping the pace, but I can't watch him because of that stupid engine noise. Ugh. Really annoying. Smile, just save your ERS, mate. I'm probably using it all. Just going. Going. Gone. Oh, we're on lap 5. And I already want to go to bed. Ah.
I mean, that's what V6 turbo hybrid engines do to you.
Exactly. Yeah, then actually, ooh, Dan's in the piss already. Wait.
On the mediums, huh? That's early.
Oh, they're not even ready for him.
Oh, he's getting a wing.
Oh, he's about to run over his mechanics, isn't he? There you go. Ouch. I think he's going to be jumped by Dred and Easton. So that'll be Dano back into 6th. And Easternator up into 4th and 5th.
Well, Spurs is actually going to get him here.
Oh, he is.
It's going to be close.
Quite close. I suppose he's going to try and run. Oh, wow, that's Dano. That's a corner cut. Side by side, come around turn 2.
This probably isn't going to end well.
Dano's got the better tyres and the better grip, so he's going to be able to just hold it, and he does. I think Spursy had his ERS turned down then, so he didn't have the speed to fight back. Joshua gets a... Oh. My commentating partner has died. Whoops. What the hell happened there? Right, hopefully you guys can still hear me. Currently, the race has been entertaining so far. Currently, the closest battle on track is Spursy towards Dano, but closely up ahead of them is Easton on the back of Dread. Apologies, guys. Having a little bit of issues with the party, disconnecting, etc. Bear with. I have no idea what just happened there. I believe my co-commentator is having problems with his internet, so it might possibly be a one-man stream from now on, but I will try and resolve this issue, whatever, but so far, yeah, the race, Josh, has been eventful, indeed. Brett's already retired, which means everyone that currently finishes will get a point. So if you can finish, then you're going to get a point. As Dread gets a 3-second time penalty for cutting that corner, which is also always a pain in the ass. To be honest, if you cut the corner, you can turn in too early, turn in too late. It's always difficult. Apologies, guys. I think he's having to restart his Xbox or something. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah. You alive?
I hate this game.
Hi.
Don't worry, I did.
Well, I believe Easton's now within DRS of Dread, who... Oh, Dano get fast stuff of the race. As Leon, who's down there in 9th, having a bit of a mare. I think he had a few stops actually. No, everyone from Dread downwards have had a stop, and the top 3 have not stopped yet. Dano with 3-second time or turned the first corner, I believe. And David is back.
I swear this track is just cursed. There's always something that goes wrong here.
Probably is, to be fair. This track's a follow. I'm not going to say that. This is a PG stream. Oh, Smile, your audio's awful. Well, Easton in the Ferrari's not been able to find a way past his fellow AMS boy, Dread. Can't convert it to over it, but he's very close to Dread now. He's gonna cut back on the chicane and get a great run. He's now right up the back of him, so it could be right close to him now. Oh, race leader gets another time penalty. He's had about 2 now, I'm pretty sure, so it'll be 8 seconds worth of penalties. No, 6 actually. Here comes Easton with the DRS, gonna move past Dread. Ooh, bit of a squeeze. Dread lets him go. No, he can't fight back, but he's gonna dive up the inside. Ooh, bit of contact. Bit dangerous from Dread there. He's dive bombed in a place where he probably shouldn't have done, to be honest. Probably should have just backed off and let him through. Easton's going to have the better tyres at the end of this fight anyway, so... Although the softs and the mediums are both very good tyres around here. Yeah, so that's Easton up into 4th. After having his... I believe... Yeah, I think he's pitted, so Easton's up into 4th already. After having his instance at the first... in the first sector of lap 1. So he's having a good recovery driving moment, but it's not over yet. Might be able to steal a podium away or something at the end of the race, but we'll have to wait and see what he can do. He's usually pretty good. So I mean, at Podium we'll be hoping that he probably doesn't finish or something, because I know Podium, you're still watching this race. Pretty sure. Pretty sure you're in chat. Not in chat, in the viewers. But meanwhile, those two are fighting. Dano is coming up behind him in the Renault. Smile is pitted. So I believe he's going to be putting on a set of medium tyres now and going to the end of the race on them. So if he can pit and then go on a set of mediums and then continue to the end of the race, then he should be able to hopefully maybe get some good results for the Alpha and himself, of course. He's going to drop down. I don't think he's going to lose it to Spursy. He's going to. Yeah, smart down from 37.
Also got him stuff back for it as well. Cutting corner 1.
It's easily done. I'm probably going to do it enough tonight. No, tomorrow night even.
Dread just can't seem to want to catch up to Easton.
I know he's running very low in ERS as well, so he's struggling to keep up with the Sonator, but he's going to have the DRS, which is going to pull him a little bit closer as the leader has now pitted.
It won't be enough, I can tell you that now.
Yeah, he's not going to be close enough for the move into the sharp right. Well, I don't even know what turn that is. A corner.
Race leader Luggy's pitted.
Yes, he's gone on a set of mediums, which will take him to the end, probably. I think he's going to stay second position, he should. He's now going to try and come back from this currently 19-second gap to the current, now the provisional race leader, Daniel P45 of the Renault. He's on 10 lap old soft tyres, so the softs aren't going to feel the best at the moment. But they'll do the job for him at the moment, hopefully, and not die and spin him into a wall and crash. And Dread gets another point.
I'm actually looking at him, they do not look healthy. That is an electrical supply.
Oh yeah. Look, he's got 76% and Daniel's running on 11. Oh, Dread's out! Hello.
Where's he done that?
I didn't even see with that,
there.
but I think he spinned it coming out of turn 3.
So he's actually gone a fair bit on, so there's been a... He maybe tried to recover it, but then couldn't.
Maybe. So everyone's going to be promoted up 1, and Joshua will be now promoted up into 9th. So he'll be getting a point or 2. Mackey's actually, I think he's been caught by Leon behind him, who's on the same level with hard tyres.
P45 in the pits.
He is, so what's the result going to be? I believe he's going to be jumped by a Luggy, but in the Red Bull, but it might be pretty close.
Oh, he's on the exit.
Daniel is underway. Here you go. What's it going to be? I think Luggy's going to have him.
Yeah.
He does. He's going to have him by quite a bit actually. He might be jumped by Easton here. No, he's going to stay ahead, but he's now 3.6 behind the Red Bull driver of Easton. Josh, he will not. He's not completed 75% of race distance. As Mackie gets a penalty for probably corner cutting the final, no, penultimate corner even. Meanwhile, Mackey's under threat from Leon.
Oh my god!
Hello. Bit of ass
Please tell me
there.
you're watching that.
Yeah, I am. Leon's going to try around the outside of turn 2. A bit ambitious.
He's going the German
Backs
Nazi
off
route.
into turn 3.
It's not working.
Indeed.
A lot of damage. I was trying to. What was that? He's just gone clean in the back of him.
I know, he had enough space on the inside to like go for a move, but he kind of tried the outside line with the no space.
How has he not got damage?
I don't know, but anyway, there's a 3-car
Minor
battle for
scraping,
P.
at least, but 3.
No,
Oh.
2 actually. At the moment, with the 2 Renaults and the Ferrari of Easton. So Easton's found his way back into a podium position after having wing damage and having an incident at the first lap. And Luggy's showing that he has the pace to win this by setting a new fastest lap of the race. So the Lugster doing pretty well. Lugster or Luigi or whatever you want to call him. Meanwhile, Easton with the DRS behind Daniel. I think he might be able to get the move done. Going to try and run it outside turn 1. It's a bit ambitious. Oh, Easton has to cut the corner. Going to get a penalty for that? Nope.
Yeah, I'm going to have to record that, I think.
Yeah, I think so. So that is promoted Easton down a position, but he's now got the 2 Renaults that are going to be fighting ahead of him. As Dano just destroys a bollard. 10-second time penalty for corner cutting.
10?
Where the...
What have you done, man?
Oh, he's not just corner cut at turn 1 and got a 10-second time penalty for that. No. No.
Where he's positioned on the track, that can be the only assumption.
Oh. And then another one.
What are you doing, man? Right, you keep on the battle, I'm going to watch him.
Oh, it's a 3-car battle now. God. Daniel's under threat from
Yeah.
both of Easton and Dano as they're going to come into touch shot right as Easton's going to try and run it outside. He's not going to be able to make that work because he's very ambitious. And meanwhile, these guys are fighting. Lucky is just pulling away and which is seeing them off in the distance as the Red Leaf session in a bit. Hopefully next week is going to be a better race for you. Should be Japan. Always fun.
Was borderline corner cut in there. On the final corner. Oh, Dano's got past P45, did you?
Yeah.
I must have missed
That
that.
happened second year straight.
Which hasn't put my eyes on her. As Josh gets past Mackie.
Oh, see, McLaren's are battling.
And Easton, that was just
Oh, he's the
blatant.
penalty. Oops.
P45
Nice.
going all over the place.
So close behind Daniel now.
Mackie's pitting.
Oh, Joshua with the time penalty. I presume that'd be turn 1. Seems to be always turn 1.
Yeah, it was.
Well, the 3-car battle's a bit spaced out now. You've got Daniel and Easton both with the DRS on Dano, but never close enough to make a move as Leon gets penalty. If running wide.
Easton losing the back end a bit there.
Indeed.
P45 holds on and actually gets a bit of a gap. As they run down the other straight.
He's just getting pulled along by his teammate.
Oh,
I think
come on,
you got
man.
penalty for that.
Yep.
Oh, Easton's right behind you. Is he going to try and go for a move into turn 3? This is going to be close.
Don't.
Easton! Easton!
Bloody hell, fire.
I know.
That was brave.
Oh, that's Daniel moving under braking. That was not true.
If Easton had managed to pull
Well,
that
something.
off, then he's a pretty good driver if he could do that. And what have you realised?
Dan is on the softs.
Yes.
Everyone else around him on mediums. So Dano's not going to be able to go to the race on the end of those tyres. I mean, you probably can, but I mean, they're probably going to be all. There's going to be no tyre left. So I'll
I can
probably
already
pit
see a
again and
bit of
maybe
a
go for a
line
set of
forming
mediums.
there on the outside, so
Yeah. Oh, he's actually going to pit now. Dano in the pits now. That's going to promote Daniel and Easton up one position. And we're just going to promote Spursy, and I don't think Smile will.
ooh, Smile!
Oh, hello.
Mate. His back end was all over the show. He very nearly collided Leon with him.
That's not good.
No.
I think Smile struggled.
I mean, he's being caught by Leon hard, so...
I think he's with the DRS now. He's going to maybe try and make a move.
Oh,
What moves quite late?
that was a very sudden switch. Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, Leon! Jesus!
Ooh.
Leon nearly crashed it then. You have to hit one of the boards that tells you where to go if you did end up cutting the corners in real life. But this isn't real life, this is a video game.
Yeah.
I think Leon will just want to clear
I mean,
Smile at the moment.
if it was real life,
Hold
I'd
him up a little
possibly
bit.
have a serious spinal problem.
Right. Oh, Smile missed the
I
apex
put an
coming out
escapade where
of
my
that
teammate
corner
came
before.
underneath me.
Smile, what are you doing? What the hell?
What the...
Oh, Leon.
Leon! Okay, no. No, no, you
He's
don't.
taking it on
No,
purpose.
no, no.
Oh, Leon.
You might have just dug yourself a hole you couldn't get out of, sunshine. I mean, Smile, the way he moved, that was unacceptable, but Leon, coming alongside him, basically just doing a Seb Vettel. That
Yeah.
that is
Put him
not
in the wall and
acceptable by
Smile too.
any standards whatsoever. He is just taking both himself and Smile out. What are you playing at, man?
Fair enough, he moved pretty aggressively, but there's no need to just go and
Yeah,
swipe him
but-
out the race.
Not at all.
Yeah, if you maybe message him privately saying, "Hey man, what was that moving?" Not swiping him and ending his race. Like, man hasn't got many points. He's on target to get some points today, no matter where he finished, because everyone would have got points. But now there's only 7 runners left, 4 DNFs due to that, and that's crazy. I know there's apparently one part of the team which is watching this race, so I think Leon, I think it's out the door you go, Fred. I think that's a bit. I don't know why you've done that, mate. To be honest, that's stupid. Because I can't say it was Smile's fault, to be honest, because Smile was he moved, you know, to maybe to defend, and then he kind of thought, actually, I want to go back over here and maybe screwed up the moving, etc. But yeah, that was unacceptable. Like you said.
And I assume you had that all on stream.
I was watching all of that. Yeah, I watched I was on one with Leon you just saw him completely swipe on his
Yeah,
wheel.
I did, yeah.
Just literally just took him
I was
out.
on the
That
other
was,
one, yeah.
that was stupid.
Unacceptable, Mr. Leon Minor.
Of course, it has to be an alpha driver as well. Every time.
And that also has effectively ended the battling, because there's multiple seconds between everyone.
I know.
I can't wait for the stewards report now.
Oh, yeah. Thing is, I think if you purposely take someone out, then you're out of the league, so that's Leon probably gone. I don't think he can even have an argument saying, it wasn't my fault. because you could generally see him swerve and take him out. So, well, na 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 na. Goodbye. Oh, we got Josh Hill coming in. How has both of those even got a super license? Get them back in the Playmobil car for practice. Is it? I don't even know what that is, so I don't get the reference.
Basically, there's an F1 racing game on mobile devices. Fully licensed, by the way, but yeah, basically, the game controls for you. All you really have to do is just tilt your device to steer, even.
Huh. Right. Okay. I've got a bit of information from Leon's engineer. So buckle in.
Huh.
This is something. This is Leon's engineer. He lost the rear trying to stay out of the left wall. It's all okay. He has a clip. He was well clear of the wall, to be honest, before he hit it, mate.
I think we were both on board. Obviously, his opinion has to be taken into account, but as far as I've seen, I have a clip. I presume you have a clip as well, but we have it on the stream as well.
Yeah, it's on stream. You probably clipped it. So
he was not at the wall.
Yeah, no. The fact is, he just turned so aggressively to just take Smile out. If you wanted to save the back end, you'd probably brake. Trying to lose in the back end, but he did not brake. He just
in the build-up to that, he didn't exactly steer in a way that would have made his rear end go out.
Yeah, I know. I mean, he was flat out. I was straight, so I don't know what the hell he was trying to do. Nice try, whoever you are.
Anyway,
I'm gonna get Leon out of this. Nice try.
We've had our problem. We've all discussed it. Let's move on. We have a battle. Dano is on the back of Spurs along the pit straight. And this is a fight for the podium.
It is, yeah.
I think it could be in Dano's favour. He's on fairly fresh, soft Spursy. Credit to him, he's on rather old hards.
I know, he's
Dano,
done really well, actually. Oh, you made that work. I just saw a Renault lunge up the inside. That was it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Spursy could really defend it there. The tyre deficit is just too great.
Yeah, the hard's going to be. He's going to probably lose position to Easton as well, because Easton's on the mediums. But I think Spursy will probably consolidate himself in P5 at the end of this race. Yeah. Meanwhile, Josh was pitted. Probably going to maybe try for fastest lap.
I mean, he's got the gap. So.
I know, he's got a 48-second gap and then a 14
actually behind. Oh, never mind.
Oh, 7. 6? Do you want to keep a gap? There you go.
Yeah, I thought Mackie was going to get in the way the time was going, but nice, he's come out way ahead, so never mind. Meanwhile, Easton is now right on the back of his teammate Spursy, who had a bit of a tag slap in there, I think.
Maybe a bit of team orders going on. Oh, there you go.
Yep, and the corner cut for good measure. Well done, Spursy. Oh, he's not going to come back, is he?
Hopefully not.
No. Okay. Oh, Easton gets a penalty.
I mean, Spursy's currently running 0 ES, so he's probably just going to try and save and stay back in the position he's safely going to keep.
Yeah. Which I think is smart, because no offense to him, he's not really going to have any chance of fighting either Dano or Easton just because of the tyres.
Yeah. I'm still in a little bit of shock, to be honest.
Rightfully so.
I've You know, I've done commentating before in other leagues, but that was a long time ago. And I've never ever, I repeat, I've never ever seen a driver take one another like each other out on purpose.
Nah. Don't get me wrong, I've seen some pretty weird stuff.
So have I, to be honest.
Very dangerous maneuvers. But I think that's just taking the biscuit.
Yeah. The thing is, these like, I mean, Leon can't get out of it because it was clearly on stream, clearly in a clip that you have. So, if he has any arguments, then they're probably going to be invalid. I mean, it could have been lag for all I know, maybe. I don't know. But it didn't. He wasn't lagging like until that race. I don't think so. So.
I saw stuff on my clip. I saw stuff all lag.
Ah.
Spursy, come on. Your tires are cooked, maybe. You can't just cut the corner.
Yeah, his tires are going to feel bloody awful at this point. I mean, no grip left on those hards. 16 lap olds. No, 18 actually.
And you can see the degradation line already forming.
I know, they don't look good.
Not as bad as I've seen, but yeah. In other news, Easton is making steady headway into Dano.
He is.
And with 4 laps to go, 5 laps even. He's got to include this one. Podium is very much up for debate. Could Easton get a consolation drive and get the podium away from Dano, or will we see a double Renault?
Oh yeah, true.
Actually, saying that, when was the last time Renault got a podium? I don't remember them
I
doing
can't remember. It was a while ago that
recently.
Renault got a podium in this division.
Is it Austria, maybe? Don't quote me on that, I'm just actually guessing here.
Dano gets
Dano,
penalty,
you don't
actually.
want to be doing that, mate. I think now is as good a time as any. I'm going to quick penalty update.
I think Luggy's probably got this in the bag if he doesn't get any more penalties. I'm pretty sure he's got 6 seconds worth.
Don't say that!
True. According to official FIFA 21 stats, AMS Stroke 45 finishing, 50 pace and 99 physical. What do you mean? Playing F1.
FIFA
Not
21
FIFA.
doesn't exist yet, mate.
I know.
It's
20's
probably in
come out.
production.
No. It's probably about a pixel.
Okay, Easton has 6
data.
seconds.
Right. Without dropping.
Just give me a second, I'll just go through with Dano.
Oh, well, up ahead, Luggy still leading by 9.6 seconds. So he's doing a pretty good drive at the moment, keeping that gap high as possible.
Dano has 9 seconds.
Oh, so that means that Easton needs to stay within 3 seconds, and he'll take the podium away.
Yeah. And at the present moment, he's doing just that.
No, I don't think we're about to pull away from Easton because I know Easton's very quick. as a driver, and I think because they're so similar soft tyres, Easton's got one lap old, newer or fresher tyres even. So I think he's going to have a hard time pulling a 3-second gap over Easton. Easton does get another penalty, or I mean, if he gets another penalty, then that'll be neutralise the position. But
Or even.
we'll see what happens. No. Well, look, he's got the gap up to 10.1 seconds over the Daniel.
Dano's on a very wide line through the loop.
I think Dano's just under pressure at the moment, I think, from Easton. I can't remember the last time Dano was on the podium, so maybe the pressure of it being in a podium position might be getting to his head. It's happened to me all the time, to be honest, so it's a common
It still
thing.
does happen to me. I've already had
Yeah,
3
it kinda
podiums this
does.
year, but it still happens.
Oh, Easton with the
Oh,
cutback!
what's a...
That's a
Oh,
good
look
move,
at
actually.
that!
Nice.
Credit where credit's due.
I know. I mean, Dano might be coming back. He's got the DRS
And
and he's got the overtake.
I
DRS.
don't think that's an overtaking corner, normally.
Oh, no, definitely not. I mean, neither is this.
Ooh,
Easton's going to try and get the
close
cutback
as you
again.
like, son.
Oh, that's a great camera angle. That's better. Joshua with the penalty. 3 seconds. Naughty. So that's Easton up into the third
I think-
position. So that's
I
probably
think-
Easton with the podium, I think.
That's that.
Unless he gets 2 more. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, hopefully maybe there might be more some action. There's Mackey's pitted. He's actually about to be lapped by Easton, I believe, and Dano, so will be Mackey a lap down, or is it? Nope. They're coming right behind him.
Yes.
Oh, Dano's going to come back.
Well, Dano's come back.
Again, make the move, keeps all wheels
Easton
on
with
track.
another
Oh,
cutback.
Easton. Another one? Come on. Enough is enough. Bloody hell.
Oh, he's,
I think every
is it on
time
Daniel, is that?
it's been a cutback.
No, it's Mackie. Oh, Dano, don't cut the corner, mate. Come on.
Oh, Mackie.
Mackie needs to move, and he does.
Yeah, he does. Makes way for these two as they're currently battling. Mackie probably going to stay with these guys because he's on soft tyres, so he's weak. Oh, penalty.
We say he can keep
Ooh,
up, and
Dano.
immediately proceeds to penalise himself. Dano, very wide.
Indeed.
And with the final
I think
lap
Dano just
just
needs
about
to-
to begin.
Oh yeah.
Carry on, yep.
I think if I was Dano, you know, 4th position is still good, and of course your teammate's up in there in 2nd, so I think just a 2nd and 4th would just. Although, you know, because if I was Dano right now, I'd probably, what is it? I've seen his pace from like coming back from that incident, and I'm just like 4th, I'll take it. And he's about to be attacked by Mackie, who's a lap down, so he's going to try and unlap himself to the 4th place now. Struggling to get alongside, and he's got it now. Oh my
Mackie.
god! I don't know what's happened there.
I think what's happened is Mackie's just given Dano a little push right into the back of Easton.
I
Essentially.
don't think he touched Easton.
No, he didn't touch what music. He's touched Dano, and that's pushed him further ahead. Look, he's closed the gap for him.
Please, he hasn't got a penalty from cutting. Oh, never mind.
Yep, that's that battle over. He's gone very, very wide indeed.
So I think that is Easton can probably confirm 3rd position. And meanwhile, up ahead, the Red Bull is on his way for his first win. First win.
Mackie,
So,
are you sure you want to be
oh
doing
my
this?
god!
Dano says
I'd back out of
no.
it, mate. Oh god! Meanwhile, Luggy's coming around the final corner to win the Russian Grand Prix in the Red Bull. Nice job, Luggy.
Yep.
First win in AL. And I think Daniel's going to take home 3rd. No, 2nd place even. But what's going to happen between these 3? I'm going to keep an eye on Mackie. You might lunge one up the inside or something.
Yeah.
Oh, just don't do it.
You're not that stupid, is he?
Oh god!
Oh, he's in.
Oh.
There we go. That's a bump.
Contact. So that's
I
Mackie
mean-
7th with Easton and East. Oh, Dano's been struck by Spursy, so Dano's down to 5th
Oh wow.
when he was fighting for 3rd. And now we're just going to wait for Joshua. to
Oh,
complete
see
the
with the amount of penalties that happened, Spursy only finished 700ths behind Easton.
Oh my god, yeah.
So
Maybe
if
could've
Easton
been
had
on for
done
a podium
anything
then.
else, Spursy could have been given a podium.
Oh, so if I was Spurs, I'd be raging so mad right now.
Yeah, Dano, Easton, and Mackie. I know you're AIs, but can you not basically
Oh,
push each other?
hello.
We're getting a bit of
NASCAR.
a show here.
They're bump drafting each other. Yeah, well, Joshua across the line to take home 6th position in the McLaren. So the McLarens do finish last out of the runners, but it's points in the end, so it's always a a welcome sight to any driver. And that will be the race with 2 Scotsmen on the podium, with the Red Bull of Logie taking
Okay.
his first win in AL. So that's good to see. So we had Fudge Boy last night taking his first win, and we've got Luggy tonight taking his first win as well. So if it's going to be another debut win or another first win tomorrow night in F2, we shall wait and see. Oh, the penalties.
Every single driver.
Indeed.
I mean,
mean,
I think
that's a
fair
bit-
play to Spursy only getting 1.
I know. Did well.
And Josh was the
Oh, he has
biggest
got a race back
offender,
for next
getting
week.
7. Who,
Oh,
Spursy?
Dano in chat. Thanks.
Oh,
mate.
yeah.
Oopsie. I'll get these sods in. Fighting it. Oh, he's already in. Oh, hello. I shouldn't have said that. I know. Right, ladies, if you all tick the box.
Yeah.
Ethan, Daniel, you take the box? I
Y-
mean, Ethan,
yeah.
I presume you have.
Yeah.
Alright. Daniel, have you? Uh,
Daniel.
if you don't have a mic, just put it in pie chat. Alright, I don't think he has a mic. I don't know.
Ah.
So, I mean, who was 3rd? Was it? Yeah, it was Easton. I was going to
Me.
say we have to interview Daniel first. Right, so Easton. I mean, what a race from you, to be honest. You had had those incidents at turn 1, with turn 2 actually, when you hit Brett and kind of took him out really. Alright, no problem, Daniel. So yeah, you hit Daniel. No, not you hit Brett. Took him out. But I don't think it was probably your fault. I think he was just in the middle of the track. Probably just hit him. But probably got wing damage from that. I think you pitted as well quite early on, but still managed to get 3rd. So it's a pretty good race for you.
Yeah. I don't think that'll stand because I did kind of hit Mackie into the wall at turn 1 because I get that bad a start and I didn't see his arm. The prop.
Ooh.
Okay, sorry, my mic didn't cut out there. I accidentally hit into Mackie, which sent him into the wall, so I don't think that'll quite stand, but it was a fun fighting back through, but I raced ill tonight because I couldn't really see during the race because my eyes kept watering,
Oh, okay.
and it was very hard. not to put it in a barrier.
Oh, fair enough. Oh well, so congratulations on your third position. It was a good race from yourself. But yeah, so congratulations on that. But right, what do I do here? Do I just
I
jump
think,
to Luggy?
unfortunately, we may just have to skip.
Unfortunately, yes. Unless he just plug. I mean, unless this might just miraculously work or something, then that'd be great. But congratulations, Daniel, on your second place. It was a good race, pretty sure from you. Held second for a while. He's battling. But yeah, you did well. So congratulations on that. Although you can't say anything, but yeah, that's unfortunate. But we'll move on to the race winner, who was Luigi. First win in AL. How does it feel?
Feels good, man. It feels good. I mean, I'm reckoning the only reason I'm here is because Easton had problems and Podium wasn't here. But I mean, I'll take it.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, I don't know. You weren't on pole, I don't think. Wait, were you? Yeah, you were.
No, I was second.
Oh yeah.
Spursy beat me by 3/10. I thought I had it in the bag. That was an awesome pole lap.
No, you sound funny. Spursy was first one that readied up, so he's got a race ban for next week. So you don't have to worry about him.
Oh, seriously?
It's a shame. I think he probably got overexcited and pressed the button. But yeah,
Probably, yeah.
rules are rules.
But yeah, it was, I mean, how was it apart from, you know, you were kind of leading a lot, apart from the pit stops, I think. But how was it then?
I mean, yeah, big shout out to my engineer, Glenn and Huggy, because I mean they kept me updated while Huggy did last race and Glenn did this race, and I knew I would catch him after the pit stop. I was worrying about Easton the whole way through. Every time I saw him pop up, I just thought, oh no, this is going to be my race over. He's going to sneak up on me any moment, but he never managed to make it happen. So here I am.
There you are. Right, I think I mean, it's funny that how we got the two people that I'm going to give driver of the day to that are currently left in the party. So yeah.
So it's a joint
driver
of the day. Nice.
Again.
I'll take that. Well done, Easton.
Yeah, no, it wasn't you,
Yeah.
Luggy, it was Jedi and Easton. You got it.
Jedi and Easton. Oh right, okay, I get you.
Yeah, but congratulations
Wait, did you say
on
I
driver
get-
of the day and the... No,
Did you say I
joke.
drive of the day?
I think he was talking about before you had driver of the day last time and then Easton had it this time. I was mistaken.
No.
Oh right, okay.
No.
Yeah, just carry on. Ignore this.
Okay. Right, so congratulations on the two podium people that are currently left in the party. It was a good race from yous too. And yeah, hopefully you can both get some more good results in the rest of your seasons. And I think Eastern U Championship's going to be looking a bit healthy now because of course you got podium with the race ban for tonight, and I think you were leading it already. So
No, he had like 13 points on me. I think I've evenly matched that.
so that'll be about 2 points, I think,
Mhm.
if anything. So
I didn't know
not
I
much
had a
issue,
race
never
ban
mind.
tonight.
It's because Italy, he was kind of corner cutting, so he got a race ban for Singapore, but he didn't do it. So he has a race ban for tonight.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. Right. Oh, actually, I need to ask a question. What the next race is Japan, and what do you two think about that?
Barrier.
Yep. Grass.
There are
gravel,
barriers on that track. Easton.
barrier.
Congratulations.
Just hate barriers. I'm good. First one in a barrier next week.
Japan is not one of my strong points. I mean, I like open tracks like Russia, clearly.
Oh, fair enough. Right. Anything you would like to add, Jedi? Before I